Extremely long wait to the DMV will stretch into next week.
Now, for the fourth straight day today, the Johnson County office had to stop taking customers early. Investigator Ryan Kath followed the paper trail and found there were early warning signs about this problem, right?
And Mark, this is a huge system upgrade, a contract worth $40 million. But legislative documents show a pattern of delays and a promise the transition would not go live until it was bug-free.
A trip to the DMV is often synonymous with a headache.
It's crazy.
But this week in Johnson County, the experience is reaching migraine levels.
It's not something I'm going to say on camera is pleasant.
The long wait times come thanks to the state's system upgrade. So far, the transition has been bumpy at best.
I just know that there have been some challenges, and we've been working closely with the vendor and the state on addressing those problems.
We reviewed legislative documents related to the state's $40 million contract with 3M. In February, DMV Director Donna Sheelight discussed coding glitches and delays before assuring lawmakers the system will go live only when it passes a series of bug-free tests. Later that month, Sheelight said the delay was from significant software bugs that could create a potentially serious impact on county treasurers and customers. And then in March, she said, "We have held firm to the principle that we must adequately test all system functionality prior to the implementation of the new system." Despite those assurances, the state rolled out the system this week and immediately noticed a glitch. But officials argue the huge undertaking made some problems unavoidable.
So no matter what we did, we probably were going to have a situation like we're facing now with a little bit of an overload and maybe some challenges, with getting used to the system and working the system.
And drivers beware, this is only phase one. The transition to a new license system will take place in August.
A couple important taxpayer money notes. The delay has not made the project more expensive. The agreement with 3M was a fixed cost. The contract also has an option to penalize 3M for delays, but at this point, a spokeswoman told me the state does not plan to do that. Ryan Kath, 41 Action News.
Well, since a backlog is still anticipated next week, there are ways you can try to avoid these delays. DMV officials urge you to pay basic renewals online or by mail. If you need to be there in person, they suggest getting a spot on the online waiting list. They'll text you when your time is up, and that way you can get a better idea of when to show up.